Today, we're gonna get classy. Talk about Beethoven. Wait a second. That's box air on the G string. No, I said Beethoven. Yes, that's the one. Boy, can I not wait to see what company claims ownership of 200-year-old music when this video uploads. Anyway, Beethoven the movie came out in 1992 and was written by the guy who wrote Home Alone, the lady who wrote Indecent Proposal, and directed by the guy who made Snow Dogs. Take from that what you will. Oh, and this movie is produced by good old Ivan Reitman again. I don't know how he keeps popping up in these. The movie revolves around a dog named Beethoven, who, my sources just informed me, has nothing to do with the famous composer. Disappointing, I know. The movie opens with Stanley Tucci and Oliver Platt, just, hanging out, not doing anything henchman-y. Yeah, this seems normal. During the opening credits, we see Beethoven as a puppy in a pet store, being adored by pedophiles and biker chicks alike. Then one night, Horace and Jasper here break in to steal the puppies, Beethoven included. But Wishbone here has a plan. And by plan, I mean he's gonna rely on pure luck. Beethoven and Wishbone escape the truck, and the next morning, Beethoven learns the dangers of the human world, like cats and leaf blowers. That seemed really unnecessary. To seek shelter from all the madness, Beethoven stumbles into the home of the Newtons, and we meet Hormonal Newton, Nerdy Newton, Kindergarten Cop Newton, Jumanji Newton, and poor man's Steve Martin.
The kids will lose interest. I'll have to take care of it. It'll grow to be enormous and it'll take over the yard. The bushes will die, the lawn will look terrible, and when the dog finally settles down, it'll die.
His whole shtick is that he hates dogs and wants it gotten rid of. The kids, of course, beg to differ.
You're always saying that we have to have responsibility. That's true.
So the dog stays. The family decides to name him by drawing suggestions from a hat. Spoilers, they pick Beethoven. Though Kindergarten Cop apparently suggested they name him Penis.
Well, I don't think words for parts of the body make really very good names.
But he's got one of those. I looked.
Wouldn't that make for an amazing movie title?
Hey, the dog's name will be...
Fuckface. No, they go with Beethoven due to his reaction to Beethoven being played on piano. Man, Chopsticks is such a good dog name, though. They were so close. Anyway, cue the wacky montage.
He slimed me.
Oh, wait. The dad actually says that in the next scene. Damn you, Ivan Reitman. So despite being locked in a kennel, Beethoven seems to have quite the social life, as we see him have a casual romp around the town, chumming it up with everyone, including his old buddy Wishbone. While that's going on, the dad is busy at work in what I assume is some sort of factory that creates air fresheners. I don't know, that giant novelty nose hanging in front of the building could mean anything. Here he's working with two clients, the wife from Everybody Loves Raymond and David Duchovny. Get the hell out of my reviews, David Duchovny.
No.
Meanwhile at school, we see the older Newton kid ogling the boy of her dreams.
Hi, Mark.
Who doesn't seem to give her the time of day. Meanwhile, her younger brother gets picked on by bullies.
Don't forget to wash it down with a big glass of milk.
I've heard of milk toast, but this is ridiculous. Beethoven wanders into the school during lunch to hang out with the sister, and decides to make a move for her.
Well, see you later, Rice.
Gasp! He knows her name!
He knows my name.
Oh god. And while on the way home, the brother continues to get harassed by bullies. Oh yeah, Beethoven's looking to write a triple concerto, if you know what I'm saying. 'Cause I don't. So basically, Beethoven helps the kids solve everyday problems, like talking to boys, sticking up for yourself against bullies, drowning in a pool. We'll get to that. It's too bad the dad isn't a fan of Beethoven. I mean, Beethoven seems to like him.
It's not even Saturday night. Oh, Alice, you drive me crazy. Has Daddy's little girl been naughty tonight?
Classic guy getting aroused by a dog bit. Why is that in so many movies? Meanwhile, Wishbone gets captured by Tucci and Platt, again, and we meet the man they're working for, a vet played by Dean Jones, who's been using dogs as part of nefarious experiments. Yeah, I don't get what Dean Jones has against dogs. I mean, if anything, you'd think he'd have a problem with cats. Jones is approached by some dude who wants exploding ammunition tested, and figures what better way to test it than on live dogs. Jesus, man. Just get a dead pig like on Mythbusters. The guy asks that a large dog skull be used, and, well, guess who just happened to stop by his clinic? Of all the villains you can think of for a dog movie, you know, like a fur trader or just a dog catcher, but no, a vet who kidnaps dogs to perform evil experiments on them. I mean, I guess it's original. The glasses are a nice touch too. They're definitely freaking me the hell out. Not as freaky as the puppet faces they use for Beethoven's close-ups. Gah. The mom is joining dad at work, because I guess Deborah and Duchovny are such a handful.
Let's live dangerously.
Deborah! So the kids have to be dropped off at a babysitter, who's dressed like she belongs in the Pearly Band.
So you guys like music?
What kind of music?
Well, how about Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass?
Oh fuck yeah, I love Herb Alpert. Lonely Bull, Spanish Flea, A Taste of Honey.
Strutting her stuff on the street.
Oh, this isn't Herb Alpert. In fact, I'm pretty sure this is a song about prostitution.
Sister go, sister hey, sister go, sister.
It's okay though, the babysitter is Liza from the movie Hook. She should be great at looking after children then. Well, that ain't good. Of course, Beethoven comes to save her, thanks to his sixth sense when it comes to someone being in trouble. Seriously, there's smart dogs, and then there's underdog-level superpowers. Duchovny and Deborah are over at the Newtons so the dad can sign a contract with them, intended to trick him into handing over his company.
Pull this off. 6 months. You will own Newton Auto air fresheners.
So it turns out they're evil. Not that you couldn't tell, what with how great they're treating their hosts.
Alicia.
Alice.
I'm sorry, Alice. Can I have a refill, please?
Their shittiness is so transparent, even Beethoven knows the contract is a swindle. Either that or Beethoven can understand English. Wouldn't be surprised at this point.
Beethoven, stop! Ah! No, Beethoven!
The hell was that?
Ah! Ah! Ah!
So naturally, the dad is mad at Beethoven, but Bonnie Hunt lays the smackdown and accuses him of not being a good dad.
My dream's going down the drain, and you're worried about a dog.
Your family's going down the drain and you're worried about a dream.
Uh-oh, looks like dad's in the doghouse now. Oh, no, wait, Beethoven's still there. Later, the kids are hanging out playing Mario 3. Both of them. At the same time. Even though there's clearly only one character on the screen, further proving that filmmakers in the 80s and 90s never played a video game in their life. The family gets a house visit from...
Mrs. Newton.
Man, They really nailed the creep factor with this guy. Obviously, the vet is here to trick the family into abandoning Beethoven by staging an attack. But kindergarten cop witnesses the vet hitting Beethoven to provoke him.
He just lunged at me.
That's not true. I saw you. You hit Beethoven.
Emily, please.
The law is very clear when it comes to dealing with this kind of thing. Unless you bring the animal to my office immediately, I'm afraid I'll be forced to press charges.
I smoked a lot as a kid, Mr. Newton. The dad is left with no choice but to have Beethoven put down. Wow, this music is not appropriate for this scene. Here, let me help. Fortunately, Beethoven isn't put down right away, but because of that, they charge the dad extra for boarding the dog.
Look, we're gonna have to charge you for a day's boarding because Jimmy, who handles the lethal injections and disposals, he doesn't work today, so we're gonna have to hold the dog overnight.
What a ripoff. I know I'm supposed to be sad that Beethoven's gonna die and all, but I don't know. I'm actually more outraged by the fact that someone has to pay extra to have their dog put down just because the guy who euthanizes them isn't there. Dude's losing his dog. Cut him some fucking slack. The vet has Beethoven sent to his dog torture warehouse, and the dad wonders if he did the wrong thing.
Did I do the wrong thing?
Bonnie Hunt wonders if maybe they should believe their youngest daughter for once and assume the vet really did hit Beethoven.
Well, instead of listening to some guy we've met only twice in our lives, maybe we should try listening to our own child.
I don't know. She says some crazy shit.
I'm not a policeman. I'm a princess.
Come on.
You come on, George. Please, it would make me feel better. Let's just go.
I'm coming with you. So am I. We're all going with you.
So the family is now on the warpath, uncovering the vet's lies.
I told you he was lying.
Yeah, that is pretty damning evidence, but I don't know, I would have been suspicious already after this line.
It's too late. The dog's been destroyed.
No!
He's been destroyed? The hell kind of vet talks like that? The family learns Beethoven isn't there, and the dad socks the vet.
Whoa! Dad!
Honey.
Kids, your dad's gonna be going away for a while. Actually, the dad gets off scot-free. As it turns out, the police want nothing to do with this movie. Instead, the family decides to follow the vet, assuming he'll lead them to Beethoven.
Dad, haven't you ever followed anyone? Turn off your lights.
Yeah, Dad, jeez. The vet decides the gig is up and needs to perform his ammo test now. I don't think I didn't notice those jars full of what I could only assume to be dead puppies. I mean, movie's got goddamn dead puppies in it. Meanwhile, the dad checks the warehouse.
It's 9:30. If I'm not back in 15 minutes.
Just wait longer.
Wishbone is also grabbed for a test, and Beethoven breaks out to save him. Meanwhile, the mom becomes restless and decides to call the police, because they were so helpful the last time.
Lock the doors. If I'm not back in 15, I'll be back, all right?
Oh good, they're making the jokes for me. The vet is ready to shoot Beethoven when the dad decides he's Batman.
You're a very foolish man, Mr. Newton. You should have left well enough alone.
Wait, what? Was he gonna shoot the dad too? Ow! Oh, I felt that. The kids hear the gunshot and decide to go help their dad, crashing into the warehouse and... Yeah, you know how most of these movies I cover, there's that one scene that I just kind of vaguely remember, even after all these years? I mean, holy shit, that's gruesome.
Cool.
I'd probably kill the guy. Nothing like beating the shit out of a vet and freeing kidnapped dogs to bring a family together. Oh good, and now the kid has the bloodlust. So everything's been wrapped up in a neat little package. The vet, who somehow isn't dead, is indicted for multiple counts of animal abuse. Tucci and Platt go on to have semi-successful film careers, and the family gets to see themselves on TV. Truly what we all hope to accomplish one day. Oh, and the older daughter gets a phone call.
Who is it?
Somebody who saw you on TV. Mark something.
Poor kid. Fallen for a boy who only noticed her in the first place because she had a cool dog, and only decided to call and ask her out because he saw her on the news. And the punchline of this whole movie?
Good night, Sparky.
Good night, Mitch.
Good night, Murphy.
Good night, Sally.
Good night, Lacey.
Yeah, they took all the dogs in. The dad is now a broken husk. And that's Beethoven. It was a fun movie with some genuinely fun bits, though I still feel like the villain was pretty silly, all things considered. I mean, a vet who kidnaps animals and gets paid to do experiments on them? The whole bit about the exploding ammo doesn't even make sense when you think about it.
We want to know the extent of the damage at close range.
You want to know how messy it is.
Well, now, if I were a betting man, I would guess pretty fucking messy. I give the villain a hard time when, ironically, he was the most memorable part about the film, according to my childhood memory. Yeah, just keep showing that damn clip. Yeah, that's nice. You know, listening to old composers, it really did make things feel fresh. You know, really classes up the show. Yeah, play that G-string song again.